Hi, this is Kian. Welcome to Floppy Friday number 52, which means we've been doing this for a year. Can you believe it? 52 weeks, every week, where we play old floppy disks on a Commodore 64. Yeah, so strictly speaking, I think the anniversary is going to be next week. October 30th was the first episode. But yeah, I mean, that's it. A year full of Floppy Fridays. Anyway, so that's let's get started. This is a game, at least, I just tried to load. It says Karate 2. It was from the floppy that we were actually playing last week. Is it actually loaded? That's my question. Oh yeah, okay. So, International Karate. I have a feeling we've already played this. It looks familiar. Maybe I just played it another time. But let's... am I going to be able to... Is this a demo mode? What do we have? Okay. Oh, that's me. We're actually playing now. I guess that's me because I'm going the wrong way and I don't know what to do about it. Which is not uncommon in karate games in my experience. Oh, there. What? Well, you know, of course I'm winning this one because it's in two-player mode, which isn't very fair. Let's see if there's a way for me to play the computer. One up. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that looks more like it. Okay. Cool. Come on. That's always my problem with karate games. I never manage to be able to turn around properly. Oh, interesting. What happened there? Match over. How did... Well, he won. Alright, I have no idea why or how. But that's it, isn't it? I mean, I kind of must have missed something there. So that's some international karate. Good stuff. We played quite a few international games last week. What with international basketball, international hockey. So maybe this was one of those floppies that had a bunch of international games on. I wonder if that's another one by Andrew Spencer, because he did a bunch of the international series, right? Okay, let's see what we have. I'm just turning this over because it did say side A on the directory listing, which made me think maybe there's stuff on side B. Ooh, what fun! Yeah, Kung Fu. Excellent. But let's start with what's first, I think. That's always a nice surprise when you come across something that you like, and it's got Yeah Kung Fu 1 and 2. Now, I talked about Yeah Kung Fu during the Spectrum episode 48, of course. And I think, did we play it? I think we tried to play it. Yes, it was the last one, and the graphics were really dodgy by that point because of some heating up or something. Anyway, it was not great. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see the Commodore 64 version, assuming that it loads. But first things first, let's try Enduro Race, which again rings a bell. I'm drawing a bit of a blank. Hopefully it's not one we've already played, but we shall see. I will fast forward the rest of the loading. Enduro Racer was broken by Strider of Fairlight. Again, it is a Fairlight. With another fast Get'em product. Okay, alright, fine. Which one are we going to use? This one? Are we now? Are you a cheater? Well, part of me wants to say no, another part of me wants to say yes. Okay, space or fire to start. Oh, nice. What am I doing there? Wheeling? How do Okay, do I use the keyboard for this one? Or not? Maybe I'll just turn the volume down just a smidge. Enduro Racer. I'll try that again, but I'm not sure. I'm going up and it's not going. Alright, fine. Let me try this one. There, right. Look at this. Storming off into the... Nice. This is fun. I don't know if I'm jumping. I mean, I was trying to put a wheelie and then I do this kind of crazy flip thing, which is nice. I don't know if the other bikes were going. I saw at least one bike go round those obstacles, but it's much more fun to go over them, I think. As long as I don't fall off. Oh, did I? Extended play. Oh, I love extended play games. Checkpoints and all that. Anyway, this is fun. I'm guessing this is an arcade conversion if it was Sega. Am I done? Well, anyway, I think I'm done anyway. Nice. I like this. Enduro Racer. That's probably where it's familiar from the arcades of yore. Enduro Racer, I mean, it must have been there alongside Outrun and what have you, I believe. Anyway, all good. Let's go ahead with Yia Kung Fu 1. And then let's hope they both load. We'll play them both. Yia Kung Fu. Awesome. Looking good as well. 1 player, 2 players. Definitely 1 player. Oh. Looks like that's fine. Konami. Oh, excellent. Oh, interesting. I mean, of course, why? Oh. There. I mean, the other joystick let me start, right? So that doesn't really make sense. But anyway, go on. It's very much more responsive. And, I mean, it's a very different experience than I remember playing on the Spectrum. But yeah, I mean, certainly it's more colourful, as you'd expect. That's one thing. Anyway, interesting. Oh. Those jumps are insane. Oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to play this for much longer. And I expect, because anyway, Yia Kung Fu 2 is almost certainly going to be much of a muchness to Yia Kung Fu, unless it's fundamentally different. Maybe it's got some different gameplay, but I would have thought it's, I don't know, different characters maybe. These throwing stars are quite, I'm going. Looks like I've hit my limit in terms of the opponent. Good stuff though. That was Yia Kung Fu on the Commodore 64, as opposed to the version we played in episode 48 on the Spectrum. Do check that out if you want a comparison. Now, I do just have to load the directory in quickly on this one, because the spelling was a little bit because it's the second one on the disc. I think I can go Yia Kung Fu. Ah, no, I can't. Ugh. Oh, why can't you just go up arrow, eh? Or something. Kung. That should do it. All right, so this should load Yia Kung Fu 2 because it doesn't have a hyphen, at least on this directory listing. And then we'll see what we get there. And then there is Tetris. I think we played. Oh, I don't know. I want to say we played Tetris once, but that may have been on the Atari 2600. Anyway, it's on this floppy. We'll load it, and that'll finish us off, I think, for today's episode. But I'll fast forward now. Okay, let's see. Yia Kung Fu 2 if we're lucky. Ah, okay. Once again, has been cracked by the dynamic duo. Space. Okay. Sorry, I mean I could start, of course, by hitting the fire button, but I just wanted to see what happened with the music / sound effects. It's very 80s, definitely. Anyway, let's go ahead. Stage 1. What's going on here? Oh, have I got to change floor? Mate, why? This is completely insane. Why can version 1 of the game or default to one joystick port and the other one to another? And it's very different playing. It's got a. I'm not even quite sure. Oh, I can. Oh. So it's actually an okay. Am I meant to hit these things then? Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh dear. So these. Oh, here we go. That's more like it. Though I'm not sure. It's sluggish. It's very strange. The gameplay is totally different from Yia Kung Fu. Oh, what is that? A plate of dumplings. Wow. The hair is crazy. I do like the way it works though. It's pretty cool. Oh, I landed a few hits. Nice. What is that? I want to see what it's dumplings. It looks like it could be food. Maybe it's just that. Oh, I'm done. Anyway, I don't think this is one that I'm going to be particularly successful at for lots of reasons, but that's that. So this is Yia Kung Fu 2. Interesting, very different from Yia Kung Fu 1. But anyway, that's that. I'm not going to enter my name. I don't need to be remembered for this. So let's move on and see if we're lucky and we manage to get Tetris loaded off this floppy as well. Let's see. Actually, I'm not totally sure there wasn't. Okay, let's load this. Actually, I just picked up this. I was grinning at this earlier. This is the an old book. This is the Hacker's Handbook, version 3, which really kind of introduced you to concepts of logging into mainframes and stuff. It's all very interesting because it's very, very dated. But you know, anyway, I just found it in my bookshelf because something I had from when I went to university. It was old by that point. When was it published? Yeah, 88, this edition. 85, 86, 88. Fun. Hacker's Handbook. This game was cracked by General Zoff of the Strike Force. No, of the Movers, and Conan of Strike Force. Fair enough. Very good. 88. Yes. Okay. Okay, maybe this one now. Let's see. Fire to start. And you see, oh, it was so annoying. Yeah, anyway, very annoying. I can't quite see exactly where this is lining up from where I'm seated. And some versions of this game, of course, you could always, you know, you could just, yeah. What could you do? Yeah, some versions of these games you could, you know what? You could go down, press down, and then move it across. But in this case, it doesn't. I'm just going to fill this just to get rid of that, and then we can kind of start over. Okay. All right. Well, anyway. The colouring is interesting because it is actually kind of, I want to say random, but it's certainly not consistent, which is not necessarily a problem. It's just that it's not, you know, you don't have certain blocks with certain colours. Anyway, whatever. I just want to get to the point where I do one single, like, really nice. There we go. We'll get to that point, right? So here, this is always the good feeling when you get the 4 rows and it goes boom. Anyway, that's Tetris. This is not a game that any of you will not know, I'm sure, from various versions over the years. One of the big classic versions being on the Game Boy, which was huge. Never had a Game Boy myself, but I had a bunch of sort of friends who did, particularly when I was at university. Anyway, this it is. This is this. All right. I'm gonna. Oh, let's just go there. Okay, I'm done. I say I'm done. Of course, I'm not actually stopping, and that's the problem with Tetris, isn't it? All right, there we go. I am done. Let's stop. I'm going to pull myself away from it. So that is it for this episode of Floppy Friday 52. Thank you very much for joining me. as I said, we're going to wrap this up in 12 more episodes on Floppy Friday 64. And so in the meantime, I will see you next week. Okay, thank you. Bye.